True faith in Christ is accompanied by a desire to follow his commandments and live a life that honors him. John 14, verse 15, Jesus says, "If you love me, keep my commands." And going further in Ephesians 2, verse 10, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Reading this reminded me of something I learned in Genesis 1. Throughout creation, God prepares a world to sustain something, such as life, before creating that very thing in the same general order. So, for instance, on day 1, God creates light. On day 4, he creates the sun, moon, and stars to distribute that light. On day 2, God separates the waters, creating the oceans. On day 5, he populates the oceans with sea creatures of every kind. On day 3, he creates dry land and fills it with vegetation. And on day 6, he creates animal and human life ready to consume the fruit and plants that existed. Similarly, looking at the Gospels, God sent John the Baptist in preparation for Christ's coming. The pattern in these instances is that God would first create one thing in preparation for something else. In the same sense, God has prepared in advance for us to do good works. In a way, the case is not that we're incapable of doing good works. The way has already been prepared for us to do good. Now, this is where things can sometimes get a little tricky. Good works aren't so much as important in terms of the act as it is about the heart. For the sinful woman in Luke 7, it wasn't because of the jar or the act of pouring out what was inside the jar to which Jesus commended her. Yes, the jar was expensive, and the perfume probably even more. They were certainly precious things, however, they were not the precious thing she poured out for which she was commended, but rather with a real and raw repentant attitude, the woman approached Jesus and poured out her love and adoration for him. She worshipped him with everything she had.